morning, everyone, and today I wanted to talk to you about a movie called Abandon, which I found last night, and I wanted to watch it because it stars Emma Roberts, and she's the niece of Julia Roberts, and I absolutely adore Julia Roberts, so I thought I'd watch it and see what her niece is like, and then I realized that I've seen quite a few movies that she's been in. Oops. But anyway, it's this movie called Abandon. Emma Roberts is suffering from postnatal depression and psychosis from that, and her husband decide to move to the country. They lived in the city, and they moved to the country with their small baby and purchased this house out in the middle of nowhere to help her get over her depression. And from the beginning of the movie, that's what you feel. You feel that tension and all that kind of thing. And it turns out that this house has a history. It's a horror thriller. The house has a history, and so when they read through and find out what the history of the house is, they find out that the mom died, and the daughter murders her father and her baby, and it just so happens that this daughter looks just like Emma Roberts, and you're like, okay. And then there's this creepy neighbor, and he turns up, and you're like, you know full well that he's got to be related to the original family. It's kind of formulaic in a lot of ways. I knew what was coming. I guess I'm a little bit of an old school horror fan, and I've watched a lot of these movies, so I was hoping that I would be surprised at the end, but I wasn't really. I'm not going to tell you too much about it. I have a lot of questions, like when you're postnatally depressed and you turn up to a house that has had murders in it, like why would you buy that? Especially if you have psychosis and you're taking tablets for it, and like bad mistake. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And then she walks around in a beautiful white dress all through the whole show. I know, I get it. It's kind of like supposed to be a cinematic thing, because the white dress changes into a different dress when at the end. And so to show that things have moved on. But who moves into a new house that's not brand new and it's covered in dust and wears a white dress while they're putting their stuff back? Yeah, there was so many questions. Like, it was so frustrating. And then like, she found things. I don't want to say too much because it's not a bad movie. She finds things that happen to her, and she doesn't go, "Oh, husband, can you see what I see?" She doesn't ask any of those sort of questions. And when I know she may be worried about it, like that she doesn't want to look like she's crazy or anything, but her husband already knew that, and her husband was a really nice guy, and he was very understanding. And also, why did the director decide that it was okay to have a screaming baby through the whole movie? Like, it was starting to get to a stage where even I was going a little psychotic. And yeah, and then the other bit was her husband was a vet, and he had to do something in the movie that was really depressing. And I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if this movie's like depressing because it's gonna come to like something really cool is gonna happen at the end, because it's a horror movie. Like, there's gonna be some kind of horrible entity and they're gonna have to fight the bad guy off or something like that. Or is this just gonna be a really, really depressing movie that's trying to show us what depression is like, which it did a very good job of showing you what depression is like. But I still have a lot of questions, like, and I don't really know what happened at the end. I think she was just plain crazy. I don't know. So if you want to watch it, it's it's okay. I'd give it a medium, thumbs medium, because I enjoy the acting was really good. I enjoyed the scenery. I enjoyed the tension, and the horror bits, like the horror bits were really cool. The story was good. It was a really cool storyline. Like the actual reason why everything was happening was a really cool reason, and the backstory was great. And I think it just lacked at the sort of the end, or it lacked something like that oomph where you go, oh wow, that was a great ending. It kind of just like floated along. Great. They thought of a really good story, and then they didn't follow it through well, and that's too bad. And it's a shame, because it could have been a very, very good movie. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see some more reviews. Thank you very much for all your likes and all your subscribing, and I hope to see you soon, and have a great day. Bye.